Hello, this is Daryl Hauser with Advance Media. As you can tell, I'm standing at Arlington National Cemetery here right near the nation's capital. The reason why I'm standing here is because since America is undergoing a lot of divides, both racially, ethnically, and class-wise, I wanted to show and give America a reminder that here buried in this place are people from all walks of life. Different socioeconomical classes, races, ethnical backgrounds, men and women, who fought and died for this country. And why? Did they think about their special groups? Did they think about just their little entitlements? Did they think about what their fair share of the nation's wealth is? Did they worry about their feelings getting hurt? Did they worry about many other things? Except maybe possibly dreading the thought of not coming home alive. Well, sadly, a lot of them didn't come home alive. But they lived for something bigger. They saw this nation as something worth risking their lives for. When they enlisted or allowed themselves to be drafted, they suspended their basic rights. When you're in the military, if you see someone of a higher rank, you have to address him as sir or her as ma'am. You obey your orders without question. And as I'm not doing this to put people on a guilt trip or to make people feel bad, my point is this. Consider how they fought together, because they had a common purpose and they saw something as valuable. They saw each other as valuable. They saw their fellow citizens as valuable. They saw their fellow citizens' rights as valuable. The rights that we all love and cherish and often take for granted. They didn't think of themselves first and foremost as white or black or Asian or Latino, Hispanic, or any other ethnic group. They thought of themselves as Americans. They believed in America. They lived for America. And here they died for America. So, my point is this. America has long had the answer of coming together. No, it's not just enlisting in the military. But for one thing, they were human beings like the rest of us. But they knew how to come together. People look at this time of strife and saying, where's the answer? America's always had the answer. It started by rooting and knowing who we were. A sense of believing. If you look at our Declaration of Independence, it says, we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, and that they are endowed by the Creator with certain inalienable rights. And that's exactly it. They're here out of a divine will and purpose, as was their heartfelt belief. I'm not saying atheists don't have a place here. They're welcome to have a place here. But it's just that this belief gave value to people. And it is reflected in our Constitution too with rights. We had discriminations in the past with slavery, but in our Constitution, slavery is not one. And not only that, people, regardless of color and gender, if they're over the age of 18 and are U.S. citizens, they have a right to vote. I'm doing this commentary here because there was no distinction among everyone here. Everyone here is all Americans. And perhaps that's where it begins. And for over 240 years we existed as a nation that believed in itself and that believed in what we live for. And certainly love and cherish. That is all. That is my commentary for today.